Hello, I'm Tansy Blight, and today I'll be showing you some light language and speaking in tongue, because it will heal the people from everything they've had to go through, and I think it's the best way to move forward. I'll show you some ways to show you that the spirits are here. I did a video, but I don't think you could see these properly, dowsing rods. Now, they cross over each other because there's water or something underneath us. But look, when I call on the spirits, spin them round, 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 round. Spin them opposite directions to what you were doing. Spin them really fast. And other way. And one way to the other. Okay. Doesn't show much, but it shows a little. And you can also hold a pendant and say, spin, spin for me, spin for me, spin for me, spin for me, bigger than that, spin for me, spin, 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 now side to side, now side to side, now spin again, now side to side, spin again, spin quite drastically, spin really, spin, spinny, 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 spinny. That kind of shows you that something's present. I've done a Star of David for protection. You can see one of the pom-pom sides fell off. That's a little sign of protection for me. And I'm lighting 2 candles. Blue that I've anointed with honey and cinnamon to bring in good dreams. And yellow for energy that I've anointed with honey and cinnamon for good dreams and wealth. Cinnamon is so that's energy and keeping your vitality up, because the world as we know it has been changed from what it originally was, and one of the things they say was changed was time, so that day is night and night is day, and that it would have started more from 12 till 12 being awake, and 12 till 12 being asleep, or just needing 1 hour's sleep and just napping at certain times. But people are drained in the daytime because perhaps they swapped it around. That's just something I heard. And I'd like to speak some speaking in tongue for you and do a healing. The extraterrestrials that talked to me told me that then a little while they'll come down and they'll help with my healing for the world. I hope it gets round the world and everywhere. I hope it gets round everywhere, because it is really healing. I'm a very good spiritual speaking in tongue and speaking in light language. Light language is extraterrestrials. Speaking in tongue is earthly angels. So here we are. Scumbia datia cropius mania tatia tata, Macatius munia catio mutius munia natia nata, Bataya crucius mia sunia clapius mania tataya, Babaya tutus mia tuia rusmeniata, Baya tuxus miata tiatia nonia nai, Fatia clubs in mutius untia tatia tai, Bataya cruspia totia tai, Mayana who's many hati, who's many mene hati a hoti, bakati mosmere osmene kati mosmere kati mosune no mene no batati a sumbea tatia tatia no tia tatia ta bakati smudia tatia no tia tatia tatia ta batati donte onte Mataya Muklias Monea Tata, Muyas Monea Tataya Tata, Muyas Saya Papaya Papa, Bate Tutuya, Bate Peti, Bata Patito, Baneliani, Bataya Nosia Dotia Tai, Bate Momusum Mosia and I, Bate Mosum Dea Tandia Umbea Claspia Tosmea Numbea Clatia Sundia Tat, Bate Nosmea Tatria Tate, Bate Metusmea Tate Tate, Bate Metusmea Tate Tate, Bate Manusmea Tuti is my Mania Kusmea Nosmea and I, Batea Tusmea Nosmea Nuska, Monia Clatius, Monia Clat, Monia Kusmea Nunia Nan, Monia Sundia Clatia Sund, Batia Sutia Tutiaton, Batia Sutima Tutia Tat, Botia Pusia Mutia Dat, Motia Clatius Mudia Tai, Botia Clatia Mutia Nai, Basso Nunea Nunai, Monea Nunia Nunia Nai, Banea Nanea Neta, Putu Putu Tuya Tuya Papa Yumbaya Tataya Tuya Taya Tuya 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 Bataya Krupis Bataya to Sum Bataya to Tus Bataya to Sum Bataya to Tus Bataya to Sum Bupaya Kabude Kratia Sun Batia Tutia Sotea Tai Batia Kusbea Tutea Tai Batia Kusbea Tutea Tai Batia Kusbea Tutea Tai. The language with the does is demon language. Even though they speak with bees, it's demons. They're actually extraterrestrials. Most of them have gone back to their own planet, apart from some that have stayed terrorizing humans, but they are betraying their own kind. So the demon wants me to tell them to get the fuck up there and leave the humans alone. Busmea no klatia motia tatia no spirati o tiarai, busmea klatia sundia tondia tolia. Demons are kind of like tigers and Vikings sort of mixed together. They've got their own personalities. But what Satan done is he made them all male, and there was females, and he made them all male. So they've only just been turned back female, and they've only just got back to their planet that has rivers of blood, where they can actually get the blood that they want and everything, and drink blood, not water, and get the things they want. So they're happy up in there. There is 3,000 still on the earth, and they need to go up. Now, all you need to do is, if you detect one, just go into the spirit well and imagine breaking their horns. Also, I wanted to, carry on with my light language. Busmea clatios monia tatia tutia tai, mandea tutia tai, batea cuspiros mea randuria ruminianum rumbi, batea culpis menatia ta, batea nus menatia ta, batea tus mea tat, batea tus mea tat, batea tus mea tat, culius mea cadea tutius monea tutea tai, banea nus mea nonde, bakati tutia sumbea tunde, batatia tutia sotia tatia tai, batatia cruspero smerai, banaya no svea katia sum, banaya no svea tatia sum, bateo sum creata, batte cruspea sunteata, battero cruspea sunteata, battem cruspea sunteata, Bakarius Mayanandi, Mumbia Sombe, Katia Sundia Tatia Tai, Bataya Notia Sodiados Mayanondinon, Batayan Mumbenum. My nai, hunde nai, die. By fire no son, by saya totun, da klata, by saya patum, by saya totum, by anata, baklaya sundea tatia tush. Maya sotea tutuia total, Moya capias minea tuteus minea taclea tisu titi, Marta yatontea tatea, Marta musimea cleus minata, Marta yosum bedon be, Batea cuspea tumbe. Definitely tune in and giving you the powers of sun, warmth, and energy. For they're controlling the weather, they're controlling a lot of things about the planet and everything. And last time I done a video, you can see my other videos, I did a black candle that takes off hexes and curses, and it was literally spewing out. It was literally bursting, and it went down the fastest straight away. So next video I'm going to do is a healing for anyone that's been sexually, physically, mentally, spiritually, or even minorly healing for them and everything, and it'll pull off hexes and curses that you've got on you. But I'm going to have to use like 6 black candles, maybe 1 red and maybe 1 yellow. I'm going to have to use quite a few black candles to get off the black magic. It will take away the black magic that they're using, so there's only white magic in the world. Candles, white magic. Using herbs and spices, that's white magic, and people do that in their everyday life. You know, crystals, that's having white magic. White magic is literally just being a little spiritual, I'd say. But you can be spiritual and then you can believe in the Bible as well. I don't think it has to be one or the other. I might get into tarot cards in the future, but I had a brilliant book on tarot cards where it said about not just the cards, but their position next to the other cards. And their positions next to the other cards, like if a hanged man is next to death, then he's hanging and waiting to be dying, and he's looking at death. The way they face each other and everything means everything. So I'm going to get another book of tarot cards and practice tarot reading. But I'll carry on with my my speaking in tongue until the aliens drop me the tablet that I need to. They might not. Yes, we will. We are dropping it in 5 minutes. Basmaya Katuis Mana Klabias Manea Tatoya to Sumbea Clateas Manea to Crapia Sumbea Tondia Dombia Radi, Bataya Motea Notia, Sumdia Ondi, Bataya Clubius Manin Donin Ondi, Bataya Clubis Menondi at Bius Mini to the Tariandi, Rondi, Usmeanati, Creati, Usmeanati, Nosmea Clat, Batia Tusmea Totea Tate, Batame Cusmea Totea Tati, Batimo Cusmane Tuspera Tata, Bataya Sundia Tatia Notia, Sumbea Clatia, Sundia Tatia, Nombea, Rumbi, Pati Usmea, Deanat, Maria Clebis, Minea, Tudea, Manea, Sundea, Docleas, Manat, Bataya Nusmea Clatia Sund, Batimucus Mea Tatia Sun, Batimucus Mea Fatia Tat, Bataya Sumbea Clatia Sum. A skek meer krata, a skek meneer kleti, a skek meneer nonde, a skek meneer tata, a skek meneer tushi, a skek meneer tata. Bombaya baba baba 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 baba. As for anyone that's been sexually abused or had sex with the wrong people, woke up with the wrong people that they didn't want to sleep with, healing. Get dirty, horrible thoughts out of your head. Send them down to hell. The people that have demons in them. They will die. They will die. They can't survive anymore. All their survival tactics are run out, because even the demons that have gone back to their planet see them as traitors that have stayed on Earth, helping with stuff like TV, pretending to be humans, taking over humans that are devious and making them bloodthirsty and demonic. But demonic isn't an awful thing. a little bit of demonic. Like I have a demonic side. Everyone has a dark side. I believed in my past life I had fangs. They got filed down and stuff. I was treated. You got to remember your past lives. Take time out and ask God to show you your past lives if you want to understand why you might need healing these days. But nothing's gone wrong. If nothing's gone wrong these days in your life, but you still feel awful, it could be that you had a bad past life. So I definitely believe in looking into your past lives. I don't believe all regression therapists would be doing their jobs properly. So I'm not sure about going to a regression therapy, but sometimes you don't realise you're reliving past lives because sometimes we didn't dress the way they said that we dress. Sometimes we didn't talk the way that they said we talked. They said we talked in the old English. I remember my past life speaking the way I do now, apart from a bit more tamer and didn't swear and stuff. But I remember talking like this, and that Shakespeare was for the higher classes, that they didn't think the people that can't read would be able to. It was secret. It was a members only to Shakespeare. It wasn't everyone. It wasn't all the poor people. Poor people didn't get a chance to read. Poor people didn't know language well, so therefore they wouldn't understand Shakespeare well. In fact, they barely talked because they didn't understand. I was taught to read, and in this life, I found it hard to read because they had done soul contracts. Some people, you have soul contracts. Satan and God's brother went around doing soul contracts on everyone really badly. People that they like having good lives, people that they don't like not having good lives. Made people that are totally not people, that are made literally to just be rapey and disgusting. Satan and Satan's brother and Eve, Adam and Eve, very horrible people, very horrible people. The spells was not just eating an apple, it was horrific spells, taking up the tree of life and fucking killing everyone and making it so women bleed and women have pain in childbirth, and Adam done so that men would find younger girls more sexual, and that literally Lilith came down to literally tell them to stop having sex with animals and to stop having sex with their children, and that then she was attacked, and they did wrong stuff to her children. If you listen to Morgan Official, will say about the true story of Lilith and everything, and how they said they would kill hundreds of her kids. How did she have hundreds of kids? Not all with Satan. Not all with Satan. Like, she might have had some kids with Satan, but perhaps she was raped multiple times and treated horrifically because she was better than them, because she was better than them, because she had wings and Adam and Eve didn't have wings, and because she came from up there, officially was actually a being that was there before people were on the earth. She was there before Adam and Eve. It wasn't Adam's first wife. She was there first. And I need everyone to understand that. Why? Because I am who I know I am. I am who I know I am. And I know that to be Lilith. I remember all my past lives. I remember being able to fly. I remember it. They bound me to be a human, but I'm still telling the truth. I'll always tell the truth about who I am. And my magic is very powerful, and I'm getting it back because all the magic they stole from me, from stealing my blood and stealing my powers, I will get back to me in the mass culling that's going to happen to all the people that rape children, that are really horrible people, that are poncy little buggers that rip everyone off, that treat people like crap. They're all going to be dying and disappearing soon. Must be a fatty or must be a tat. I'm sorry if you have a mother or a father who might have sexually abused you, but you love them still and wouldn't wish any harm on them. I'm sorry for that, but the world needs to be a better place. We can't keep on every day opening newspapers to see who's been murdered every day. And you're calling black on black crime. You never say that if it's white on white crime, or a white killing a black person is not white on black crime. Why black on black crime? All of these sayings and all these stereotypical thoughts and everything are stupid. like we've always been integrated, but don't need to be that integrated where literally we're running out of houses and we're running out of all resources in the country. It's only a small country, but yeah, it's taking on people from big countries. So it's proper being like packed out. England is being absolutely packed out. So it's hard to get around to everyone to do healings for everyone. But I want to get to everyone. I literally want to heal the world. With that, I'll carry on with my speaking in tongue. Muya nandaya naya, bataya sumbodaya, kumbia sumbaya, musbaya fafaya tai. A new tree of life to come. A new tree of life to come. New plants to grow. New plants to grow. New species of animals. Bataya nosme nandaya tataya 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 ta. Mundaya tatia natia ta. Batea nusmea class be an umbe. Manea dombe an umbe class. Mumbea sumbea clapia sote. Mutea tusmea natia tai. Munea tumbea lombea rai. Batea nusmea nundea sundea tatia tusia patia nun. Batea tuyo mea clear smea taia tuyo toya toya tum. Batea clusmea tusion tundia tandia tai. Bataya tutusmea nundia onusmea tata. Batea mosmea tatia nosmea tatia tusmea nundia clatias. Montia totia tatia taia nundia tatia tai. Batea tusmea nundia tatia undia thun. Batea nosmea tatia ta. Batea mosmea fatia num. Batea mosmea fatia cruspea. Mondia tundia sumbea dum. I have to tell you about orbs as well. There's these two where it looks like two speckly eyes and they kind of hover and go like this. When you see them, you've got to slap them because they are aliens that are spying on us to take over. And you don't want that. So orbs aren't always a good thing. But there's plenty of different types of orbs. I have seen big spaceships that are invisible over the planet. So I know there's a lot of aliens that are here taking over. And Adam, Eve, and Ben, God's brother, took over the went to animals offering them to be humans, and done past life in the Tudor dynasty, done a lot of bad work in the Tudor dynasty, making animals into humans and giving them positions in the future above the good people of the world and everything, giving the evil people all positions where they would just naturally know how to be a doctor, naturally know how to be a psychiatrist, and working jobs tormenting people still. I've been sectioned for speaking in tongue and everything, and I was treated horrifically. They stole £400 worth of my items, my mobile phone, my son's birthday present, anything that went to them, they went and stole. I was treated horrifically. You can't. People talk about all this mindfulness and everything, and mental health awareness, but they don't know what it is to have mental health. And it wasn't mental health. I was possessed because people had been possessing me. I had to undo it by speaking in tongue 24/7, and of course you can't do that in everyday life, so I got sectioned for seeing the evil of the world and knowing things that I'm not supposed to know, because I'm not a Mason, so I'm not supposed to know it. They think they're higher class than us. Like a lot of people in Parliament are actually animals that had done a soul request with money, or with themselves offering themselves for a position in this day in life, or doing wrong to other people for people to sign up to have a position in life that they're getting now, killing people. And there's loads of murderers, there's loads of rapists, there's loads of con artists, and it's just too many. There's too many. All the good people have been hurt. And if you have been hurt, please don't turn into the culprit afterwards and think, why should I be nice to anyone when I've been treated so badly? Because there is people still out there that are good people. sometimes it seems like there's no good people and we've just been taken over by nasty, bitchy people. But sometimes it is good. All depends. All depends. You get what you give out. Sometimes that's not true because you can get people being horrible to you even though you're being really nice. In fact, even worse because you're being nice. But most of the time, you get out what you put in. So you sometimes you get rescued from if someone's too horrible. They show their true colours in the end. Bos mea nani an spira tu iatia totia totia tai mania notia sotia crapia ronta caravidi squideo carabene spelea nodia corbia totia media nonia 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 nai batati o tuti o dos verecre bias miniati o qualebias corrida o squideo tugaria pigalumin corbias menia calarea to sam I had a tia o tia nonia nani nai bataya sumbedia tutias mania totaya totias mania nanai. I keep on watching orbs. I've got orbs all around me. I don't know if you can see them. Bush mea katia spodia tatia nontia tushmia nantia tai. Batia copias monia tatia tutia tai. Batia motia dosvia natia nosia notia tutia tai. Batia mosmia tutia tai. You are meant to put your hands right in it. Mos mea fatia mumbea dandia totia tatia clasio nos mea tatia notia tatia ta. Bataya nos mea tatia tai. Bataya nos mea tatia tai. Monia tatia sumbia cantia sumbia copias monia tatia nombia copias monia tontia tombia topia ta. Bataya tusus mea dandia tum. Batia tus mea tumbia tum. The green men told me to put my hands in an aura. Putuo paya clubias mania totia tai. But Caribbean Caribbean Spanish Caribbean who got to Spanish Caribbean we do is Spanish no pay no Malia non dia colpias maniga pidu tus paya colpias mania Caribbean non tirus gratiat. Batia tusvia non ta. Sometimes, as I'm speaking, sorry, I can't help but looking at the orbs all around. Sometimes when I'm speaking, you'll get a sense of what is meant to be in your head of what I'm saying. So I'm saying it so the Masons or hierarchies that don't like me, they don't understand the words I'm saying because God's chose it that they don't understand a word. But I speak to you and you understand what I'm saying and it says to you what I'm actually saying personally to you. And it changes person to person. So what one person hears is not what another person hears. But I am speaking and you are picking up my language, the linguo, we'll call it, the linguo, the hidden linguo within the speaking tongues. I've spoken demon, I've spoken light language, and I've spoken in tongue. Good seeing you. Thank you for watching, and next time I will be doing a massive healing on Basaya notia kapia sumbia tatia totia tatia tai totia swadia tatia ta batia tatia sundia katius mania katia tosvia ta. Yes, thank you with that. Next time I'll be doing a healing for getting off the black hexes off people and everything in the dark magic because everyone's been zombified out just so they spend money and work, spend money, work, or have breakdowns because they don't think they're needed, and that's their doing. So that'll be all for now. Thank you for watching. See you again soon, and thank you for watching. Thank you. Bye.